Hello everyone, today we will see the text section. Or we can say text. Previously we have gone through different sections such as data section, basis section. Now we are here, okay, here, text section. So what things are placed in text section? Okay, we will see the code, previous code here. Okay, are you able to see? Okay, so when you are satisfied with the code, this code, and debug has happened, there are no errors and the code is functioning as we want it to be. Okay, after that point, microcontroller are sure it will not going to change much at all. Okay, so we put it somewhere which does not require frequent updates and it does not lose its content even if the device or product is power off. So will you able to guess where should I put this code? Code means these instructions. Okay, in ROM section, RAM section. The best candidate I am thinking it is a ROM because I don't want to lose the content. So I am putting text section here. In text section I have my code, means this instruction. I don't have here instruction. If I have taken here C is equal to A plus B, this is an instruction. So this instruction placed in here, or the code placed in text section. Okay, so I am drawing in my this page again, same diagram. This is a ROM. So we are sure that it should placed in ROM. So ROM have dot data section, and here just now I found out that this text section should be okay, the code. So imagine this ROM as a flash memory. So we can reprogram it multiple times. Okay, for just understanding, you also can think it as like your USB pen drive or bootable pen drive, double EEPROM. Okay, so it is non-volatile. Okay, non-volatile. So why I am telling you to think that it is a flash memory, or what I have said, think as USB pen drive. Why I am saying this? Because most of the people think ROM as once I program it, I cannot reprogram it. Yes, it's true, but there is flash technology which allows you to reprogram it. So RAM updates can given as well. So ROM in that case is read only because the microcontroller itself cannot go and modify the flash memory. So I have right here read only. Okay, so external circuit is required to kind of raise the voltage and burn the new bits and all of that, but what we should remember is, for all practical purposes, when we are referring to ROM as a read-only memory which the code itself cannot go and modify. Okay, we should also note that it is much slower compared to that RAM. Okay, it is slow. To discuss on this slowness of RAM, we will see two environments. We have discussed them earlier also. Okay, I am taking first in freestanding environment. Okay, freestanding environment. Okay, here I have my ROM. Okay, slow ROM. I have here slow. So here I have text section. Here I have my code. Okay. So here concept of iCache is there. Okay, we will discuss that iCache in later videos. Okay, here I have iCache and here I have CPU. Okay, this is iCache. Okay, so from this slow ROM, CPU continue to fetch instruction from slow ROM to iCache. Okay, and then fetch them very fast from iCache to CPU. I should write here itself. It's cache. Okay. So we see that if the CPU is processing first instruction, the second, third, fourth are already available in iCache. So while executing those, now it can issue patch of the further instructions. So using and cache, the slowness of ROM in terms of getting instruction can be dealt with. Okay. So just now we understand how we deal with slowness of a RAM in freestanding environment. I am again saying freestanding environment. It's important. Okay, by using a cache, iCache. Okay, now we will see another environment, that is OS environment. So I'm writing here second time in OS environment. Okay, in OS environment, what are things there? Here I have HDD, or you can say hard disk, and here I have DRAM. Okay, so in OS environment, HDD is a ROM. Here in your OS environment, HDD is a ROM where the program is stored. Okay, in program is stored in HDD, or you can say a ROM in simple words, in OS environment. Okay, here code is stored, but here also the problem, HDD is much slow. Okay, because of the slowness of this HDD, the fetch is also much slower. Okay, so the OS tends to do is also keeps the chunk of your program in the RAM section. Here I have here data section, and here dot text section also there. Some chunk of the program also stored in DRAM. The OS guard the region, this text section region in DRAM as read only. Even though it is in RAM section, it guard as read only. So the slow fetching process can be dealt with this. Directly it get from RAM section. Okay, CPU get instructions from this RAM section. So we have completed our discussion on text section here. Okay.